Hi there. So today I'm going to demonstrate how I get to have the Snooki from Jersey Shore Poof. It's extremely easy to do. It takes approximately 10-15 minutes depending how quick you are with blow drying your hair, and basically it's quick, easy, fun. It's a great summer look, gets the bangs out of the way, and it works for any size of hair. Well, I guess not any size. Too short will be really too short, but as long as you got a little bit of bang here, especially when you're growing out bangs, this is the perfect hairdo to do. It allows you to be versatile with your look. Great for evenings, great for casual, or simply when it's really hot and humid and you want to have your hair out of the way. So without further ado, I'm off to my tutorial. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so first we start off with how we dry our hair to do this. I have a particular way of drying my hair, simply in the way that I part it. I do want to be able to leave my front section and blow dry it separately. By drying it in the front like this, I find that it adds a little bit of volume when you pull it back. So basically, you would consider this as, I guess, step one of doing your hair. So here we go. For my hair tends to be thicker. I like to use a big bristle brush like this. I just find that it adds a lot of more volume to my hair. For fine hair, I find that these types of brushes with these kinds of bristles works better. Simply because it goes through them, and especially for shorter hair as well, is very good. And these you can also use on curly hair to straighten them out, to help straighten it out. So, and you can get different size of bristles. These are closer together as opposed to these ones. But this is more of like for a finishing, more if you're straightening. And this would be if you have really, really, really short hair. Notice the size difference in the brushes. So really, really short hair, or fine, really extremely fine hair. Notice how I turn my brush as I'm blow drying. Trying to get more lift at the root. Okay, so I'm done drying my hair, and I don't go really into details about how to dry your hair or whatever, because every girl has their own technique, and basically the only thing that's important here is really just to have the bangs in the front. Now you'll see why I'm saying that, and there's different looks that we can create with the poof. So let's start. Now notice that even when I bring it back, there's still some lift to it. That's the purpose of blow drying with your bangs in the front. Sorry, it's a little hot in here. So depending on which look you're trying to create, you're going to adjust it for the size of the poof that you want. So I'll show different variations of the poof that I use. And for those who don't know, I know everybody refers to the poof as being from Snooki. I guess Snooki from the Jersey Shore, that she's the one that brought it more mainstream. But this look has been around, like when I lived in Montreal, from 2005, 2007, I was sporting that in my hair with the poof. Maybe not as poofy as her, but I mean, that we called it à l'italienne, which is like the Italian. And basically, anybody who knows, back in the day, like 60s, 70s, it was a big thing as well. And I do believe it was Italian girls that started with the big poofy. Well, not so much Italian girls, but I guess like the go-go era and whatever. They did do the whole like beehive poof kind of look, right? So this is a little less beehive, a little bit more on the poof side, so just to add a little volume and flair. You can also buy online these things called bumpets, and they offer different sizes. So for people who have extremely fine hair, I do recommend that you backcomb a little bit before actually poofing it. I know when my hair is not cooperating, I do tend to backcomb it, and it does help keep the poof extra poofy. So going back to what I was saying, so depending on the size that you want, like sometimes when I only want my bangs back, you know, I go by my hairline. So, you know, the forehead, you want to try to be as equal as possible. Now my technique all involves that you twist your end, because this end is what I use to push up, and that's it. I've created the poof. And now you can either use bobby pins, okay, or I really prefer these type of barrettes. So these clips, I find that they hold the hair extremely well in place. Now for today, I'm going to go a little bit larger with my poof. So notice how the other one I started approximately at the edges of my forehead. So here I want to go a little further. Now I do have a hairline, so you notice how I have a line right here. So I want to go just a little bit above that so that I don't look too, like I have too much of a big forehead, but at the same time it takes a lot of hair back. Now you can also, if you want to smooth it out beforehand, you can pass your bristle brush over it. And I just like to run my hands through it just to take out any lumps or bumps. And it's the same technique. So as far back, I will take it, I twist it, and then you put it down and push it up. And basically that's that. And I've created the poof. So since today this is how I want to wear it, this is how I'm going to fasten it. Like I said, I really do like these clips because they do hold longer than bobby pins, depending. Especially for fine hair, I do recommend these clips, simply because. Now you are going to want to, depending on how loose some of the hair is, you want to just adjust. You can pull. Do it very lightly though. Pull and adjust. You don't want to look like a cone head. So you want to make sure that the top part's not too pointing outwards. So next, I like to use a little hairspray. Now this one is the Herbal Essence Body Envy hairspray, but really any hairspray will do. And I'm a fan of cheap, so anybody who knows me knows that you don't need to have super expensive hairspray. Now, depending, you don't really want to brush this because you don't want your poof to look like it's really hard and just sitting there. You really want it to look as natural as possible. So I just do the little flyaways, and then I pat it down together, kind of like sculpting it, I guess, at the same time. And this does a really natural look. Now, like I said, I do different hairstyles with this. If you want to create a more like a half up, you could pull back your hair here, simply adjust the sides, and then you got a little cute little updo which you can use for your evening look. If you have longer hair, you can fasten down your hair, maybe pull it towards the side here, maybe, you know, you curl the ends or whatever, and it makes it a little bit more elegant. You add some nice earrings to that, and it makes a wicked evening look. So whatever hair is left out, I do like to straighten it, so I'm about to use my straightener and straighten that out, finish up my hairdo, and I hope that that helps you guys. Like I said, it's a really quick and easy hairdo. It takes me approximately 15 minutes to do, and I'm set and I'm ready, and I even go out clubbing with this and people love it. So I hope you love it too, and take care.